Space was quiet. Too quiet. Far from Earth, beyond the safe trade routes, there was a small human colony called Eden 9. It was not important to the big governments. It was not rich. It was not famous. But for the people who lived there, it was everything. Eden 9 was home. Families lived simple lives. Children played under a soft, artificial sky. Farmers grew food in wide green fields. Workers built small cities of metal and glass. At night, lights covered the land like stars on the ground. It was peaceful. It was safe. Or at least, it was supposed to be. A cargo ship named Silver Dawn moved slowly through deep space. It was an old ship, but strong. Its job was simple: carry supplies from one colony to another. Inside the ship, Captain Ryan stood near the front window, looking out into the dark. 2 hours to Eden 9, the ship's computer said in a calm voice. Ryan nodded. Good. Let's finish this run and go home. The crew was relaxed. Eden 9 was always an easy stop. No trouble, no danger. Just drop supplies, take new cargo, and leave. But then, something felt wrong. Captain, Lena said, the ship's sensor officer, I'm not getting any signal from the colony. Ryan frowned. What do you mean, no signal? Nothing, Lena said. No traffic control, no satellites, no basic comms. It's like it's gone. The room went silent. That's not possible, Ryan said. Try again. I already did, Ryan replied, her voice tense. 3 times. Ryan looked out the window again. The planet was still far away, just a small blue shape in the darkness. Maybe it's a system failure, one crew member said. Happens sometimes. Ryan wanted to believe that, but deep inside, he felt something cold. Keep moving. Slow speed. Stay alert. As the silver dawn got closer, the planet grew larger, and the silence grew heavier. No ships in orbit, no lights, no signals, nothing. Captain, Lena whispered, I don't like this. Neither do I, Ryan said quietly. The ship moved into orbit around Eden 9, and then they saw it. The planet was wrong, very wrong. The blue oceans were dark and boiling. Thick clouds of smoke covered half the world. The green land was gone, replaced by black scars and burning lines of fire. Cities were missing, not damaged, gone. Orbiting stations floated in broken pieces, slowly drifting in space like dead bodies. No, one crew member whispered. Ryan stepped closer to the glass, his eyes wide. This can't be real. The ship's computer scanned the surface. No life signs detected. Repeat, Ryan said quickly. No life signs detected. The words hit the crew like a shock. Thousands of people lived on Eden 9. Families, children, all gone. Zoom in, Ryan ordered. The main screen showed a closer view of the planet's surface. Burned buildings, melted metal, endless ash. And then, something strange. Captain, Lena said, look at this. On the surface, carved deep into the land, was a massive symbol. It was not human. It was too perfect, too sharp, too clean compared to the destruction around it. A mark, a message. Do we know that symbol? Ryan asked. No match in our database. Unknown origin. The crew stared at it in silence. Who did this? And why? Start recording everything, Ryan said. We need to report this. Lena began sending data. Message ready, she said. Sending to Earth. Ryan took a deep breath and spoke clearly. This is Captain Ryan of the cargo ship Silver Dawn. We have arrived at Eden 9. The colony is destroyed. I repeat, completely destroyed. No survivors detected. Cause unknown. There is a symbol on the surface. Sending full data now. He paused for a second, then added, This was not an accident. The message was sent. For a moment, nothing happened, just silence again. But then, "Captain," Lena shouted, "new contacts!" Ryan turned fast. "Where?" "Behind us, multiple objects, coming out of nowhere." The screen lit up. Dark shapes appeared in space. Huge ships, long, sharp, cold, not human. "Unknown vessels," the computer said. "No communication detected." The ships did not move fast. They did not need to. They just appeared, watching, waiting. "Try to open comms," Ryan said. "No response," Lena said. "They are not answering." The alien ship slowly spread out, forming a wide circle around the Silver Dawn, blocking every escape path. "They're surrounding us," one crew member said, his fear in his voice. Ryan's hands tightened. "Prepare jump drive, now." "Jump drive charging," the computer said. The alien ships began to glow. Strange blue light gathered around them. "Captain, I think they're locking on," Lena said. "How long for the jump?" 30 seconds. Too long. One of the alien ships moved forward, slow, silent, terrifying. "Come on," Ryan whispered. The light from the alien ship grew brighter. 10 seconds, the computer said. Suddenly, a beam of pure energy shot out. It hit the Silver Dawn. The ship shook violently. "Shields failing," Lena shouted. 5 seconds. Another beam. Systems began to die. Lights flickered. Alarms screamed. "Jump! Now!" Ryan yelled. The screen went white, then black. Far away, near Earth, a message arrived. Broken, damaged, but still clear enough. "Human colony destroyed. Unknown alien force. Total loss." Then static. Then silence. On Earth, people listened. Leaders watched. Soldiers stood ready. No one spoke for a long time. Then, one question filled every mind. Who did this to humanity? And more importantly, why? And in the dark space near Eden 9, the alien ships remained, silent, watching, waiting, as if they knew this was only the beginning.
Earth did not sleep that night. The broken message from the cargo ship Silver Dawn spread across every system, every station, every command center. It was short, it was damaged, but it was enough. A human colony destroyed. No survivors. Unknown alien force. Those words echoed everywhere. In the main command center on Earth, a large room filled with screens and officers, silence ruled the air. No one joked. No one moved carelessly. Everyone watched the same image on the main screen. Eden 9. Burned. Broken. Gone. Commander Elias stood at the center of the room. His face was calm, but his eyes were heavy. "Confirm again," he said. An officer nodded. "We checked all signals, all data. It is real, sir. Eden 9 is gone." "And the cargo ship?" "Also gone. Last signal ended during contact with unknown ships." Elias looked at the screen for a long moment. Thousands of people had lived there. Now, nothing. "This could be a mistake," one advisor said. "Maybe a natural disaster. Maybe—" "No," Elias said quietly. He pointed at the image. "That symbol, that is not natural." The room fell silent again. Everyone knew he was right. This was not an accident. This was an attack. Within hours, more reports began to come in. Another colony, silent. Another outpost, not responding. Long-range scans showed the same thing again and again. Destroyed structures, burned land, that same strange symbol. It was spreading, slowly but clearly. Someone was targeting human space.
In another part of Earth, deep inside a secure lab, a small rescue team stood around a medical pod. Inside the pod was a child, the only survivor found so far. The escape pod had been drifting in space, far from Eden 9. It was badly damaged, almost destroyed, but somehow it had made it. The child was weak but alive. A doctor checked the readings. Stable but scared. A soldier nodded. "We need to know what happened." Commander Elias entered the room a few minutes later. He stood near the pod, looking at the child. Small, silent, the last voice of a dead world. "Can he speak?" Elias asked. The doctor nodded slowly. "Yes, but be careful." Elias took a step closer. The child's eyes opened slowly. They were full of fear. "Hello," Elias said gently. "You are safe now." The child said nothing. Elias waited. After a few seconds, the child spoke. Very soft, very weak. "They came from the dark." The room froze. Elias leaned closer. "Who came?" The child's voice shook. "Big ships, black, no lights, no sound." "What did they do?" Elias asked. The child's breathing became fast. "They didn't talk. They didn't warn. They just burned everything." The doctor tried to calm him, but the child held on. "They said something." Elias focused. "What did they say?" The child looked straight at him, tears in his eyes. "They said, 'Humans are weak.'" The room went cold. "And easy to erase." No one spoke after that. They did not need to. The message was clear. This was not just war. This was a test. Back in the command center, the leaders of Earth gathered. Military generals, government heads, scientists, all in one room, all with the same problem. "What do we do?" one leader asked. "We don't know who they are. We don't know how strong they are. If we act too fast, we may lose everything. If we do nothing, we already lose." Voices began to rise. Arguments started. Some wanted to send a message. Some wanted to hide. Some wanted to fight. Commander Elias stayed quiet. He listened, watched, waited. Then he stepped forward. The room slowly became silent. He placed one image on the main screen. Eden 9, burned, empty. "This is not a warning," he said. His voice was calm, but strong. "This is not a request for peace." He paused. "This is a message." Everyone watched him. "They believe we are weak," Elias continued. "They believe we will do nothing." Another pause. "They are wrong." A general stood up. "So what is your plan?" Elias looked around the room. "At this moment, we have two choices." He raised one hand. "We wait, we study, we try to understand." Then the other hand. Or, his voice became harder, "we respond." The words stayed in the air, heavy, final. The room was silent again. Then slowly, one by one, heads nodded, not of anger, not of fear, but of understanding. This could not be ignored. Elias gave the order. No long speech, no public message, just one simple command sent across all human systems. Prepare the fleet. Far away, hidden in deep space, something old began to wake. Massive docks opened, lights turned on after years of darkness. Ships that had never been used before started to move. Dreadnoughts, huge warships, built in secret, built for a war that humanity hoped would never come. Back on Earth, the child rested again, safe for now, but his words stayed in every mind. They said humans are weak. Commander Elias looked out at the stars. His face was calm, but his eyes had changed. "No," he said quietly, "not anymore." And across human space, a silent storm was forming. Not fast, not loud, but unstoppable. Humanity had received the message, and now it was time to answer.
The order spread across human space in silence. No public broadcast, no loud alarms. Just one command, sent through secure channels: prepare the fleet. Far from Earth, hidden in deep space, there were places no normal ship could find. Dark regions, cold regions, places where even stars felt distant. In these empty zones, something waited, something massive, something dangerous. One of these places was called Dock 17. From the outside, it looked like nothing, just darkness. But inside, it was alive. Lights slowly turned on after years of sleep. Long corridors began to glow. Giant machines started to move again. Workers rushed to their stations. Engineers checked systems that had not been touched for a long time. Power levels rising, one engineer said. Core systems online, another replied. Deep inside the dock, something huge began to shift. A shape slowly moved out of the shadows. A warship. But not like any normal ship. This was a dreadnought. It was massive, so large that small ships looked like dust near it. Its surface was dark metal, thick and strong. Heavy armor covered every part of it. Long weapons systems were built along its sides. Its main cannon was bigger than some cities. This ship was not built for defense. It was built for one thing only: war. Dreadnought 001, activation complete, the system announced. The ship's engines slowly began to glow. A deep, low sound filled the dock, like a giant waking up. And Dock 17 was not alone. Across human space, hundreds of hidden docks came to life. Dock 3, Dock 91, Dock 204, all waking up at the same time, all preparing for the same mission. Inside another dock, a young officer named Aaron stood on a large platform. He looked out at the ship in front of him, his ship, Dreadnought 45821. He had trained for years for this moment, but he never thought it would actually happen. A senior commander walked up beside him. "You look nervous," the commander said. Aaron nodded. "A little." "That's normal," the commander replied. "But remember, you are not alone." Aaron looked around. Hundreds of other officers stood on nearby platforms, all watching their ships, all ready. "Do you know why these ships were built?" the commander asked. Aaron shook his head. "They were not built for small wars," the commander said. "Not for defense, not for show." He looked at the dreadnought. "They were built for the day humanity faces something stronger than itself." Aaron stayed silent. "That day is now," the commander finished. A loud voice echoed through the dock. "All crews, report to your ships. Final systems check in progress." Aaron took a deep breath. "This is it," he said softly. The commander nodded. "Yes, this is it." Aaron walked toward the boarding gate, step by step. Each step felt heavier, but also stronger. He was not just a soldier anymore. He was part of something much bigger. Inside the dreadnought, everything was ready. Lights lit up with soft blue light. Screens showed system data. Weapons charged slowly. Crew members moved with focus. No panic, no fear, just purpose. "Captain on deck," someone announced. Aaron walked into the main command room. All eyes turned to him. He paused for a moment, then nodded. "Take your positions." The crew moved quickly. Navigation ready. Weapon systems online. Shields at full power. Aaron sat in the command chair. His heart was beating fast, but his voice was steady. "Status report." "All systems green," an officer replied.
Aaron looked at the main screen. Outside, he could see other dreadnoughts, hundreds of them, all preparing to leave. "Fleet command message incoming," the system said. The screen changed. Commander Alias appeared. His face was calm as always, but his eyes showed something more. Strength, focus. "Officers of the fleet," Alias began. "You all know why you are here." He paused. "A human colony was destroyed. Our people were erased." The room stayed silent. "We did not start this war." Another pause. "But we will finish it." Across every dock, every ship, every crew member listened. No one spoke. No one moved. "We are sending a message," Alias continued. "A message that will be heard across the galaxy." His voice became harder. "Humanity does not forget, and humanity does not forgive those who destroy our people." The message ended. Silence returned, but it was different now, stronger. "Final command received," the system said. "Prepare for launch." In Dock 17, the massive doors began to open, slowly. Light from distant stars entered the dark space. One by one, the dreadnoughts moved forward, engines glowing, weapons ready. Aaron looked at the stars ahead, then at the fleet around him. It was endless. Ships in every direction, more than he could count. "Fleet size confirmed," an officer said. Aaron turned. "How many?" The officer took a breath. 500,000 dreadnoughts. Aaron's eyes widened slightly. 500,000. No one had ever seen a fleet this big, not in human history, not in any history. Aaron leaned back in his chair. "They wanted to test humanity," he said quietly. Then he looked forward again. His voice became stronger. "Now they will understand." "Jump coordinates locked," navigation said. "All ships ready," another officer added. A final message came from Fleet Command. Short, clear. "All units, jump." At once, space lit up. Hundreds of thousands of ships activated their jump drives. Bright blue light filled the darkness. The stars seemed to bend. And then, in a single moment, the entire fleet vanished. The empty docks went silent again. Dark, cold, still. But far away, in alien space, something was coming. Not fast, not loud, but unstoppable. The war had begun.
Space bent and twisted. Then it broke open. In a flash of blue light, the human fleet appeared. Not one ship, not 100, but thousands, then more, then endless lines of warships. Dreadnoughts, 500,000 of them. They filled the dark space like a moving wall. Cold, silent, ready. At the front of the fleet, Captain Aaron stood in his command room. His eyes were fixed on the main screen. "Status," he said. "Jump complete," the navigation officer replied. "All systems stable." "Location confirmed," another officer added. "We're at the edge of unknown territory." Aaron nodded slowly. This is it. Before them was alien space. At first, it looked normal. Stars, darkness, silence. But then, "Captain," Lena's voice came from sensors. "I am detecting structures ahead." "Show me," Aaron said. The screen zoomed in, and what they saw was massive. Huge stations floated in space, far bigger than anything humans had built. Metal rings spinning slowly around bright energy cores. Long shipyards stretched across empty space filled with unknown vessels. And beyond them, planets, dozens of them, all connected, all controlled. "This is not just a small enemy," Aaron said quietly. "This is an empire." A signal suddenly appeared. "Incoming transmission," communication said. "Put it through," Aaron ordered. The screen changed. A strange figure appeared. Tall, thin, not human. Its skin was dark and smooth. Its eyes glowed faintly. Its face showed no emotion. It looked at them like they were nothing. A voice came, cold, clear. "You have entered controlled space." The crew stayed silent. Aaron stepped forward. "You destroyed our colony," he said. The alien did not react. "Your colony was weak. It was inefficient." The words hit hard. Aaron's jaw tightened. "You killed innocent people." "They were human," the alien said simply. "That was enough." The room went cold. Every crew member felt it. This was not misunderstanding. This was not accident. This was choice. "You will leave now," the alien continued, "or you will be removed." Aaron looked at the screen, then at his officers, then back at the alien. "No," he said. The alien paused. "No?" it repeated. Aaron's voice was calm, but strong. "You made a mistake." The alien tilted its head slightly. "A mistake?" Aaron stepped closer. "You thought we would do nothing." Silence. Then Aaron gave the order. "Send reply." The message was short, only 3 words. "This is response." The transmission ended. For a moment, nothing happened. Then alarms started. "Multiple contacts," Lena shouted. "Enemy ships incoming." The screen filled with movement. Alien warships, fast, sharp, deadly. Hundreds of them, then thousands. They moved like a swarm. "They're forming attack lines," an officer said. "Energy levels rising," another added. "They're preparing to fire." Aaron stayed calm. "All ships," he said, "hold position." The crew looked at him. "Sir?" one officer asked. "Hold position," Aaron repeated. The alien ships attacked first. Bright beams of energy shot across space, fast, precise, deadly. They hit the front line of dreadnoughts. Explosions lit up the dark. "Shields holding," an officer said. "Minimal damage." The crew looked surprised. The alien weapons were strong, but the dreadnoughts were stronger. "Second wave incoming," Lena shouted. More alien ships rushed forward, faster this time, more aggressive. Aaron leaned forward. "Now," he said quietly. Across the fleet, something changed. The dreadnoughts began to move, not backward, forward, slowly, like a wall pushing through water. "Captain, they are advancing," an officer said. Aaron nodded. "Yes." The alien ships hesitated, just for a second, but it was enough. "Target locked," weapons said. "Fire." The first dreadnought fired. A deep sound filled the ship. Then, a beam of pure energy shot forward. It was not like the alien weapons. It was bigger, brighter, stronger. It hit an alien ship, and the ship disappeared. Gone. No explosion, no pieces, just gone. Silence filled the command room. Then, "Fire all weapons," Aaron ordered. Across space, hundreds of thousands of dreadnoughts opened fire. Beams, missiles, energy waves, everything at once. The darkness turned into light. Alien ships tried to dodge. Some escaped. Most did not. Entire lines of alien vessels vanished in seconds. "They are falling back," Lena shouted. The alien formation broke. Ships turned, retreated, ran. "Do we pursue?" an officer asked. Aaron watched the screen. Alien ships were still being destroyed, still trying to escape. "Yes," Aaron said. His voice was steady. "Push forward." The human fleet moved deeper into enemy space, slow, heavy, unstoppable. Far ahead, alien stations began to react. Defense systems powered up.
more ships launched, but something had changed. For the first time, the alien empire was not calm, not controlled, not perfect. Inside one alien command station, leaders watched the battle. Their faces showed something new, something they had not felt before: uncertainty. "The humans," one said slowly, "they are not weak." Back in his command room, Aaron stood tall. His fleet was winning, but his face did not show joy, only focus. "This is just the beginning," he said quietly. Outside, the battle continued. Fire against fire, ship against ship. But one thing was clear now. The humans were not here to talk. They were not here to warn. They were not here to stop. They were here to end it.
The war did not slow down. It did not stop. It only moved forward. The human fleet pushed deeper into alien space, system after system, world after world. The same pattern repeated. Alien ships tried to defend. Dreadnoughts broke through. Nothing could hold them back. Captain Aaron stood in his command room, watching the stars move past his ship. Days had turned into weeks, battles had turned into numbers, but one thing never changed: the mission. "Status report?" Aaron said. "Enemy resistance falling," an officer replied. "We are breaking through their outer systems." "Losses?" Aaron asked. "Minimal," the officer said. Aaron nodded slowly. The Dreadnoughts were doing exactly what they were built for: total war. "New data incoming," Lena said from sensors. Aaron turned. "What is it?" Lena's face was serious. "We have located their central system." The room went silent. "Their homeworld?" Aaron asked. "Yes," Lena said. "Confirmed." A large image appeared on the main screen, a bright star at the center, several planets around it, and one planet, different from the rest. It was beautiful. Blue oceans, green land, bright cities shining across the surface, alive, full of life. Aaron stared at it. For a moment, it reminded him of Eden 9, before the fire, before the silence. "That's it," Aaron said quietly. "Their home." The message was sent to Fleet Command. Within minutes, the reply came. Clear, direct. All units move to final target. The human fleet changed direction. 500,000 dreadnoughts turned as one, like a single force, a single purpose. As they moved closer, alien defenses grew stronger. More ships, more stations, more weapons. Everything the alien empire had left. "They are preparing everything," Lena said. "They know we are coming." "Good," Aaron replied. His voice was calm, but cold. The final battle began at the edge of the system. Alien fleets gathered in massive numbers, more than before, more desperate. "They are not holding back," an officer said. "Neither are we," Aaron replied. The battle exploded. Light filled space. Weapons fired from every direction. Ships clashed in waves. Alien ships moved fast, trying to break through human lines, trying to stop them. But the dreadnoughts did not stop. They moved forward, slow, heavy, unbreakable. "Shields at 90%. Return fire. Target locked." One by one, alien ships fell. Then groups, then entire fleets. "They're losing formation," Lena shouted. "They can't hold us." Aaron watched the screen. The path was opening, the way to the homeworld. "All ships," Aaron said, "advance." The fleet pushed forward, breaking the last line of defense. And then they saw it, the alien homeworld. It filled the screen, bright, beautiful, peaceful, but surrounded by war. Hundreds of alien ships still defended it. Last stand, last hope. "They will fight to the end," an officer said. Aaron nodded. "Yes." "Orders?" the officer asked. Aaron stayed silent for a moment, looking at the planet, thinking of Eden 9, burned, destroyed, gone. Then he spoke. "Clear the path." The Dreadnoughts fired again, stronger, closer. The last alien ships were destroyed, one after another, until nothing was left. Only the planet remained. Silence filled space. Then, incoming transmission, communications said. Aaron looked at the screen, put it through. The alien leader appeared, same cold face, same glowing eyes, but now there was something different. Fear. "We surrender," the alien said. The words were slow, heavy. The human crew stayed silent. "You have won. We will stop all attacks." Aaron looked at the screen, then at his officers. "Too late," one officer whispered. Aaron did not answer. Instead, he gave a signal. "Show them." A new image appeared on the screen, sent directly to the alien leader. Eden 9, burned land, broken cities, dead silence. The alien leader watched, said nothing. "This was a colony," Aaron said. His voice was calm, but sharp. "Families lived there." The alien did not respond. "You destroyed it," Aaron continued. "No warning, no mercy." Silence. "You called us weak," Aaron said. The alien lowered his head slightly. "We were wrong," it said. Aaron's eyes did not change. "Yes," he said, "you were." Another long silence. "Please," the alien said, "spare our world." The word hung in the air. Spare. Aaron closed his eyes for a moment, then opened them again. "Humanity does not start wars." The alien looked up, hope in its eyes. "But we finish them." The hope faded. Aaron turned to his crew. "All ships," he said, "prepare weapons." Outside, the Dreadnoughts moved into position, surrounding the planet, blocking every path. Weapons charged, energy built. The light grew brighter. The sky above the alien world changed, from blue to white. People on the surface looked up, not understanding, not knowing, just like Eden 9. Inside the command room, no one spoke. "Final command ready," an officer said. Aaron looked at the planet one last time, then gave the order. "Fire."
The command was given. Fire! For a single moment, nothing moved, nothing breathed. Even space felt still. Then, light. From every direction, the Dreadnoughts released their power. Beams of energy fell toward the alien homeworld like a storm of stars. Bright, blinding, unstoppable. The sky of the alien world turned white. Cities disappeared in seconds. Mountains broke apart. Oceans rose and burned. The planet shook under the force. But this was not total destruction. This was not madness. This was control. The Dreadnoughts did not break the planet completely. They did not tear it into pieces. They did something else. They removed its power. Defense systems were destroyed. Military bases were erased. Command centers vanished. Ships in orbit were gone. Every part of the alien empire that could fight was taken away. Slowly, the light faded. What remained was a broken world, alive but weak. Silence returned to space. Inside the command room, no one spoke. No cheers, no celebration, only quiet. Captain Aaron stood still, looking at the screen. The alien homeworld was still there, but it was no longer a threat. "Scan results?" he asked. Lena checked her system. "Planet is stable," she said. "Life signs detected." She paused. "But no military activity." Aaron nodded. "That's enough." The mission was complete. A message request came in. "Sir, the alien leaders are trying to contact us again." Aaron thought for a moment, then shook his head. No. They had their chance. The channel remained closed.
Far below, on the surface of the alien world, the survivors looked at the sky. The fire was gone, the light was gone, but fear remained. They had seen the power of humanity, and they would never forget it. Back in space, the Dreadnought fleet stayed in position, still, silent, watching. Then a new order came from Fleet Command. Commander Elias appeared on every screen. "Officers," he said. His voice was calm, strong. "The enemy has fallen." No one reacted. They already knew. But this war was never just about one world, Elias continued. He looked directly into the camera. It was about a message. Across the fleet, millions of human soldiers listened. A message to anyone who thinks humanity is weak. Aaron stood straighter. Elias continued, "We did not start this war." A pause. "But we ended it." Another pause. "And we will always defend our people." The message spread beyond the fleet, sent across open space, across signals, across every known system, a broadcast to the galaxy. Humanity does not seek war. The words traveled far. But if you destroy our homes, further, if you harm our people, deeper into the unknown, we will answer. The final words came slowly, clearly, and we will not stop. The transmission ended. Silence followed, but it was not empty. It was heavy, because now everyone was listening. Far away in hidden systems, other alien civilizations received the message. Some had watched the war. Some had only heard rumors. Now they knew the truth. They saw the recordings, the battles, the destruction. 500,000 dreadnoughts, moving as one, fighting as one, winning. In one distant system, a group of alien leaders sat in a dark chamber. They looked at the images, at the human fleet, at the fallen empire. One of them spoke softly. "Do not engage them." Another nodded. "Not unless we are ready to lose everything." The decision was made. Avoid humanity at all costs. Back near the broken alien homeworld, the human fleet began to move. "Orders?" an officer asked. Aaron looked at the stars ahead. "Return to Earth," he said. The mission was over. One by one, the dreadnoughts turned. Engines powered up. Lights glowed. And then they jumped. Space bent again. Light filled the darkness. And in a moment, they were gone. Only silence remained. On Earth, people watched the final reports, the war, the victory, the message. No celebrations filled the streets, no loud cheers, only quiet understanding. Humanity had changed. It had been tested, and it had answered. Commander Elias stood alone, looking at the stars. "They will remember this," he said quietly. Behind him, the screen still showed the final words. "Humanity does not start wars, but we always finish them." Far beyond human space, in the deep dark, something moved. Another signal, another watcher, unknown, silent, waiting. The story was not over. It had only just begun.